Hello, my name is GregTech, and welcome back to our GregTech Horizons Season 2. I am just cleaning up some of the base because I have finally gotten rid of all our MV machines. It took, what, 200 episodes? And I always do that. That is not the way down. Yep. So I finally got rid of all the MV stuff that we had left over. Basically, all I was doing was creating drilling fluid with it, but now that the ZPM mining rig, it just can't keep up with that. And I didn't want to go like too crazy with the drilling rig or fluid because I'm pretty sure the void miner does not use it. So there wasn't really any need to do a whole big build for this. So basically, I just upgraded the MV machines to EV, and the mixer can keep up with the ZPM miner, but the creosote is still a bit of a backlog, but it's much faster than it was. So that is that. I have gone ahead and... oh, it's finished. I moved the miner to a tricalcium, or the apatite vein, I believe it is. Yeah, so I moved that to an apatite vein in the overworld because I needed the tricalcium phosphate because I need phosphorus. I hope that should be at least close enough. Oh man, I might need to do another one. Yeah, I had about... I think it gave us about 400, 500 or something like that. Yeah, it did that whole vein. It wasn't a very big vein. And tricalcium is a sporadic, or it's a between. So it's not like a primary or secondary, unfortunately. So let's see if I have enough. I have 21 of these. I need 27 more. Oh, we do have enough phosphorus. Cool. I thought we needed 1,000. We need 570 indium, though, because look at that. We need 1,700. These things are crazy. 270 sonarium, but that is not really an issue anymore. So indium is basically the last thing we need for our fusion reactor, I believe. We have done everything else. Yeah, so in the end, indium was the bottleneck. And I think I've run out of... I think I ran out of galena? Yep, we are out of galena. So I need to go get more of that. But I thought I would supplement our indium by replicating some. Now, EV to HV, and don't really need those anymore. Just gonna... I know there's probably better ways to get the stuff back, but we can do that. So I've gone ahead and crafted up the matter fabricator, the LUV version. At this point, that is not difficult. I mean, okay, it's expensive-ish, but at this point, it's not that bad. So I got the Elite Fabricator because I figured we were producing a whole ton of power, especially when the miner isn't running. And this was filling up. So I basically just turned off the turbine and the steam production because there really isn't a reason to have it running and voiding all that power. So I was thinking, let's craft up the matter fabricator and get a better UU matter source, and then I can turn the UU matter into indium just to help out a little bit. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to do this. I guess, what do we have? We have IV, right? Yeah, those are IV. I need to get another Amplifica, that one. I think. How is this? Yeah, these are just HV. I need to get a better one of these. At least IV. We don't need it for the faster, it just makes it easier for cabling underneath. So let me throw that on there. I mean, this is super easy, just 4 pumps. And I'll probably move this over to our thing. At some point, possibly, we will have this, but I don't know if... I don't know if this is possible to be built. Usually they cycle through. Not cycling through there. I don't know if that is an Ore Dictionary issue. I don't know. We'll see, because you can't craft those up. That's just like an Ore Dictionary thing. But they're not cycling, so that makes me a bit nervous. But maybe eventually we'll get the matter fabricator. I don't know. We'll see. So, let me do this. Let me go move our miner. I should probably do that first so I can get that going. Do a galena vein. Or should I do this? Let me do this first. And then go move the miner. Alright, I've decided just to put it in the base, because I haven't actually upgraded our main line to ZPM on that side, which I need to do. Because these mass fabricators are a bit funny. I'm not entirely sure how many amps it's actually using. Even with this, it probably uses, like, it says it's using 1 amp of IV, but it says it can take 10 amps, so I'm not entirely sure how much that is actually using. But when I connected the LUV mass fabricator directly to the LUV line, we can see the cables burned. So wasn't fully sure what was going on there. So what I did was crafted up the ZPM 4 amp to 16 amp, and now it is running, and that's just a regular transformer. And as we can see, it's using about 1 ZPM, but not always. So it's not like a solid ZPM amp. So 4 amps of LUV, I don't know. Anyway, that is producing our UU matter. I just need to move this stuff over. This will go here. Right, I think that's what I was doing. Yeah, and then that into there. Now, don't think this is going to... I mean, I don't know. I don't think this is going to keep up with a LUV. I don't think it's going to keep up an LUV recycler or obliterator, or no, it's not even. It's IV, I think. But we'll see. That way to there. All right, cool. Okay, so there is that, and then I will... I don't have to deal with being slowed and all those debuffs. I'm just gonna pull it out and then place it down here. Alright, and then that goes in there. Auto output into there, and then... I think these are actually big enough for what we need. I don't think we really need a faster one than that. Into there. And then that into the EA system somehow. Maybe underneath or something. Not sure yet. Alright, so there is that. I do need to put a data orb or indium on a data orb. Don't think I have an extra one anywhere. No. So we'll do that. Get indium being produced. I think I can actually just... These... Yeah, I kind of want the circuits back, I guess. That'll hold on to. Alright, cool. So, let me do that, and I think we're basically at the point is I'm just waiting to get everything for the fusion reactor. Okay, we are back, and I am trying to figure out what is going on here. I am trying to craft up the input hatches that we're going to need. So I need 16 of these and 16 output hatches, but it is 425,000 bytes. And I don't know what's causing it. Is it the obsidian tank? Apparently this obsidian tank is 425,000 bytes. Something is wrong. What is going on here? Why is this tank... What is going on? Something has gotten screwed up here. That seems like a lot. This borosilicate? It's just borosilicate stuff, I think. Yeah, look at that. 28,000. Glass dust? I'm just trying to like go through every little thing here and see what... Oh, look at this. You know, I tried to do... I think it's something to do with the macerator, actually. Hold on. Because Oh. Something's gotten screwed up here. What have I done? Alright, why was that 7,500? Alright, something has gotten messed up here. Not... This is very weird. Why is this not stacking? Why is it glass 20 and why is that glass something special? Alright. But why is this... Why is this 7,000 bytes? Why is putting one piece of sand 7,500 bytes? What on earth is going on here? Alright. This wasn't an issue before. This is just like popped up. Alright. So that... Is it this? Obsidian tank. Alright, so it's apparently this recipe that's gotten messed up? I'm not entirely sure. Like, that's just the normal... Yeah. Although that is supposed to be... Is Ore Dictionary messing stuff up or something? I'll do it without that. Is this a bug? Is something... is something broken? It still feels like a lot for what we're doing. Maybe. No. So, is this... Alright, well that seems to have fixed it, I guess. Input hatch. 16. Okay, there's definitely something weird going on here. Let me see if I can figure this out. I don't know what... I haven't changed anything with glass, or... Yeah, I haven't changed anything. Okay, I figured out that it was an ore dictionary issue with the tanks and the glass. Not sure what changed, but it was trying to craft up glass with another type of glass, but that other type of glass needed the glass I was trying to craft up, and it was causing issues. So I just switched off the substitutions. Substitutions are good for they're good for circuits. They're good for anytime you need a tool in a recipe, but yeah, sometimes they cause some issues. But I think we are sorted out. I got all the input hatches and everything. The ZPM hatch is done. So we need to, one, craft up the fusion control, and then craft up all these fusion coil blocks. I don't have... Yeah, I don't have the superconducting wires, or the superconducting coils in there yet. We need to go break down our fusion reactor. I'm just double checking that I have everything for that. So we got that, the field generators. I got that. The PPIC, we should be done. Yes. All right, cool. I have tons of Galena left over, but I'm going to have to go get more sphalerite, probably. But that's going to be a million times easier now that we have Void Miner. It was getting all the indium in the first place, but I also helped with the replicator. We didn't get a whole lot of indium from that, but I got some. Alright, superconducting. There is that, and then yes, we have the UV things. Alright, now I guess I could just... I didn't feel like doing a recipe for this because then I would have to do recipes for each of these. Now that I'm like, maybe I should have just done that. Niobium, titanium, I'll just do everything. What is that? 10? 9? What is that? Um, 2880 is 20 in Deloy or whatever that is. Ah, that's right. I just have... Actually, I could just do 2880 of that, can I? Yeah, there we go. Pretty sure I don't have molten niobium in there. I'm making this more complex. Oh, I do. That's kind of funny. I guess I could have just done that. I just didn't feel like making recipes for each of these. 1152. Alright, I was totally off. But, thankfully, we can pretty easily get it. Alright, so should we go craft up I guess that's way more indolor than we need, but oh well, we'll just put it back. Is that everything? Fusion, 4 of those, dense, field, PPICs, 32, 2080. Yes, and I do have the thing. I think what did it take? Like 6,000 seconds? That was a long time. Alright, so we'll just do this manually. Indolor. And that. Okay, so fusion. Gotta make sure I get this all correct. 1. I'm thinking about it. It would have been easier just to shift click this into an AE pattern, but oh well. I'm already doing it. What did I just do? Dense. Field. That. Alright, is that everything? No, why were you turning it on? I think I have everything in there. Do I have the Mark II? I don't have the Mark II in there. One of these was that sensor that we don't need. Alright. There we go. Alright, 50 seconds. There is our fusion reactor. Now, let's start breaking this all down. Obviously not going to break our helium plasma, but I do need to break all the hatches and everything down, and the superconducting coils that we need to upgrade. Okay. There is the Mark II. Ding. There we go. Okay, so gone ahead and basically switched out the reactor. We've already seen me put this together once. Wasn't really any need to watch it again. I did set the new hatches for the europium and the other one, but we're going to need tritanium here. That is a little different. Also, I just realized that used to have hydrogen in it, but yeah, I don't have everything completely hooked up. So I'm going to place this down, and yeah, there we go. There is formed. Now, I still have our LUV power over here, so I don't know. I don't want, well, yeah, that would just be, that was probably voiding the thing, because I didn't have it. It was trying to start, but I didn't have enough power in it. So, got to be careful with that. What I'm going to try, if I have 16 ZPM hatches, I'm kind of curious if I'm going to need to switch out. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably need to... I need a better way to... like, block that with, like, a switch or something like that, instead of, like, pulling it out of the hatch. But, I'm kind of curious if this will actually just run off LUV power, but have ZPM hatches. Yeah, alright, so I got them all hooked up. We are filling up relatively fast. Now that I have the ZPM ones, we should be up about 320. I'm curious if... Alright, this needs 60 million. We are overclocking it. Wait, is it actually running? No, it shouldn't be running. There's... I don't have anything in it to... You know what? Let's try this. I'm going to put this back in. Of course, it turns yellow when it's running. Duh. Is this actually going to work? It is gaining power. This is actually working. Yeah. We can see how fast we're actually producing it now. Did what, every 8 ticks? Yeah. Now we're producing helium plasma every 125 every 8 ticks. So twice as fast as we were before, but I'm only using... We're only currently using 25 or something like that per second? Or what do I have set up? 24 liters per second. Whereas I'm actually producing that every 8 ticks. So I can get so much more power if we want. Like, I'm not even... I wasn't even using what we were producing before. Now we, like, overclocked it, and now we're producing it even faster. So, yeah. Lots and lots of power. I don't really need that much power, so I'm not gonna do that. But we do need Tritanium. So let's see. I'm gonna turn this off. Yeah, see, like, if I turn it back on, it's gonna start using this again. So I kind of need a way to not keep the stuff in there if I want to use it for crafting. I mean, technically, it would be easier just to have a whole separate, like one for plasma for power and then one for crafting, but I'm not going to worry about that. So, first we need duranium, and then we're going to need... Oh, that for sure. Ooh. I don't know. Either that one, 16 times 16. That is quite a lot of pumps. Or the mainframe. I don't know. I'm going to leave that, actually. Yeah, making Tritanium. In order to make Tritanium, first you need to make duranium. Yep, tier 6 rocket, the gravisuit, the tier 5 more... T4 mining multi, so the rocket and the mining multi. So, yes, molten Tritanium. I'm kind of hoping this will run without having to upgrade the cabling is kind of what I'm hoping. Alright, so 1 to 1. And then 2 to 1. So if I want, say, 64 Tritanium, I'm going to need 128 Duranium. And with that is 128 Gallium. Alright, so... let's do... I'm going to do, yeah, like a stack of Tritanium, I guess. I don't know if we need that much at the moment, but we'll do that. So that, and then I'm just going to dump, probably just dump radon in. I'm not using it anymore, but I'm also not producing it anymore. I guess that. Yeah, we're using the krypton to smelt, and we can see I have a full thing of that too. And there's argon, if we want that. Alright, items... There's obviously much better ways to do this, but I'm just doing it this way because we're recording. I think eventually... I don't know. Like, I'm just thinking, I'm like, how do I want to... Like I said, we'll probably get one reactor for crafting and one for not. So I guess we'll do geranium over here. Lock it here. Thankfully, it does seem like it chooses those. Alright, so let's see if this works. I have no idea if this is actually going to work with our power. And I totally didn't do that, but we'll get molten Tritanium. Alright, so 140, 16,000. We'll see if... Yeah, it's still going up. You can tell if you're getting enough power, obviously. If it's if it's going up, we're getting enough power. So, okay, cool. We should be getting geranium. Yep, there it is. Okay, so let me finish that. And then we will do the second bit, which is molten Tritanium. So I need I'll need 3 stacks of titanium. So 196. And I haven't done anything with that titanium trifluoride. I don't need it, though. I have 8,000. But, okay, so this is going to take a second. Alright, we just finished all the geranium. It took a little while. but wasn't too bad. So next one is the Tritanium. Now, hopefully... Oh, I forgot to do... Dang it, I totally forgot to do the Titanium. Need 3 stacks. What did we just get a thing for? I have no idea what I'm getting. Apparently holding 3 stacks of titanium is getting me quests that I didn't know I had. Kind of funny. So hopefully this will work without having to rewire everything, but we shall see. That's why I figured I would record. We can see together. Alright, so we'll just leave the radon in there. About right here. So, titanium. Actually, let's do it. I think that's the way it shows in there, right? Yeah, duranium on the left, 2 to 3. We should get... Yep, there it goes. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's starting, it's running, and we are gaining power. Perfect. Obviously, if this runs out of power, it'll fail. But no, we're getting it. There we go. There is the molten tritanium. I might be able to get the quest. Was it, what did we need for it? Yeah, just 1 molten titanium. Ding. Alright, there we go. We got Tritanium. So, with this, we can tier 6 rocket, which is actually quite helpful, and the void miner. I think I'm going to do the void miner first, I think. And basically it's just these 4 frames. So I need, what, like 8 ingots? What is it? It's like 2 ingots per, I think. Yeah. So we need 8 ingots of tritanium for the void miner, which I already have all this stuff crafted up as well. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.